Hey there guys, welcome to my messy reloading bench here. We got shot shell over there. We had another shot shell press right here, a cheap Lee one. That's a mech right there. And then got this little Lee Challenger. As my kids start shooting more, as I start shooting more, I need to have some of these presses off of my bench so I have room to work, because when all the presses are here, you can't use the bench. So I bought this. I also have a progressive press that I'm going to put into service once I have this mounted. It's the new Lee 6-pack. Maybe I'll do a video on that later. But yeah, these are some of the brackets that go in. And pretty much any Lee press will fit on this, or you can cut, I think it's a 3/4 inch piece of board for their Lee Loadout 2 shell press, which is what I have for 20 gauge at the moment. Not the best press in the world, but definitely the cheapest way to reload shot shell. If you do a little bit of lower volume, it's fine. Mech is the way to go. It's what my dad and my grandpa had. It's what I got. There's other ones that are even better, but with that comes a price tag. The mechs aren't cheap either, but they're made locally, so that's pretty cool too. So, all right, let's open this. I believe I got another bench block with it. And some hardware, printed materials, instructions, and this is all that ends up on your bench. I'm going to put it right here where this other shot shell press was. That's where this outline was. So we'll be setting it up here. I don't know if there's a top or a bottom, but let me see what I need for tools or drills and look at the printed materials, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I located some stainless hardware, and I'll probably pick up some legs, screws to put in here. The directions say you can make it flush, but if your bench hangs down or you have drawers in your bench, you should put it out like a 1/2 inch and use these holes instead of this one and this one. And that's what I'm going to do, because this is a homemade bench and I made it super strong. It's got deck boards and a 2x6 and then 3/4 inch plywood on top. So I'm afraid my handle and the presses might hit this right here because it's only in 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to mount it out a little bit. So we're going to go like that. Let me drill some holes. I don't have the legs, so I'll just put them back ones in for now and go from there. Okay, you can see I got a couple lines right here, and I marked the holes. Well, I'm just gonna drill them 2 back holes. Really good for cleaning that wood up is my chamfer and deburr tool. Lyman chamfer and deburr tool here. Well, that'll probably clean them edges up real nicely. Little Lyman case chamfer tool. Get those pieces out of there so it sits flush. Perfect. Sorry, bumping the camera there, but it says to put this hex to the left. I don't know why that's important, but that's what the instruction said, so that's what we're doing. And how much room do we have there? Oh, I can use the big washer on top. I just have more of those, so I'll save on the smaller ones. Lock washer. Washer, lock washer, and nut on the bottom here. Spare you guys the time here. So there it is. I put these two through. I'm going to get legs for these two because they'll be going in this 2x6 here. But earlier I was saying, you know, these bench plates are the answer for this. But also in the instructions here it gives you a template on how to make one out of wood that'll fit in there, which will also fit the Lee load all too, because this is too narrow for the Lee load all. So the wood just comes out a little further, and that makes it wide enough. So, and yeah, so let's dismount this Lee Challenger press here, since that'll be the easiest one to hook up quick. We'll mount that to this plate here with these. As far as I can tell, it just comes with some flat pan head deals, and you just figure out what hole you need, and got the square to hold it, and you just bolt your press down like that, whatever holes you need, and then it's quick interchangeable by using these. And I've seen guys have screws for here instead of these Phillips heads. They have just screws with plastic knobs, and so you can change it even quicker. I may get another base for over there, so I can still have more than one press at a time. But I right now have 4 shot shell presses, 2 metallic presses, and a progressive press in a box that I haven't even got out yet. I'll probably mount one more of these to this bench, and should be nice. Can get them out of my way when I want to work on something else. Sometimes I do engine work down here too. So alright, press is mounted. Didn't go too bad. Pretty easy. You can see how that went there. I just had these construction screws holding it down when it was mounted right there, so my bench is so thick that the screws were in there 3 inches. But I was wondering what kept this in here. I know a lot of guys have them, so I knew it had to be retained somehow. And what it is sorry, there's this little knob right here, and once you tighten this down, it can't come past that. I have them loose enough now that I can pull it out, but let's snug it up here. This isn't a very good screwdriver, so I'm not going to go very tight. Just to see how quick it really is to lock this thing down. Okay, that's side's a little tight, a little loose. I must have missed that screw. Oh yeah, don't go in. I'm shaking the whole bench. So she's good now. So, alright. Cool beans. So far so good. We'll mount some other presses to these other plates and see how it goes. Thanks for watching.